I miss my girlfriends. Been a long time since we all sat down and talked together, and right now I'm waiting. We're under a winter storm watch, and John's still at work. He works 40 minutes away, so I'm kind of hoping he makes it home before it drops. Not supposed to come till midnight, so hopefully he makes it. I did the grocery shopping and got some things we needed in case we're stranded for a couple days because this is Wyoming, guys. They shut the roads down. Not like Michigan, where even though it snows, we just keep swimming. Nope, they shut you in. You can't leave your house. But, anyways, thought while we were talking, I would discuss something that I'm trying to do again. You remember when we were younger and we used to wear full face makeup, and then we had kids and we got careers and we stopped? Well, for the last 100 years, all I've worn is eyeliner and mascara. Never looked in my face, never really cared, didn't really have time because if you know me, I'm busy and whatever I'm doing is what I'm thinking about. Well, Chance has uveitis and it flared up in his right eye. And what it's caused from is rheumatoid arthritis. It's an autoimmune disease and it flares in his eye. Can't see out of it. It's really painful. So, anyways, we were at emergency, or they call it urgent care here. And I happened to walk past the mirror and glanced at myself, and holy crap, you know, it's not that I want to look 20 years younger because I really don't. I appreciate the age I am. I'm 57 now. I'm loving my age. But anyways, we want to look the best we can, right? So I thought, well, since I'm retired now, that's another story. My husband retired me. My husband explained to me that I need to be home and not working 16 hours a day. And I had foot surgery. I stayed home one day, but I was on the phone with my job the whole day. Went back to work the next day, which really concerned him. And he sat me down and had a long talk. So I retired. He works. I retired. He said, I just want you to start having fun with your life, Bobby. Do some things you enjoy doing. And if you know me very well, you know that I've never been a dependent. I've always worked. I have always chased the dollar, even though I'm extremely spiritual. I always wanted to pull my own weight. This is rough on me, but I'm I'm starting to enjoy it. It's a big leap of faith and trust for me, but I'm doing it. So bear with me. You might see more videos. I'm going to need some support. But anyways, so I started watching YouTube videos about makeup for women my age. No, I'm not that old, but hey, it's starting to show. I mean, I got these wrinkles right here, my smile, getting them here. I got jowls, but that could be because, you know, gained 30 pounds since I come to Wyoming. Um, the blemishes, I have a couple, but we changed our diet. Something about the climate, maybe the elevation, the different environment here in Wyoming, um, it really, really, really messes with my health. I got really sick, and it's like my body can't um, consume the vitamins I'm taking in. So everything that I eat, I have to. It's got to be like vitamin laden. I mean, I take vitamins through the day. I take vitamins every day, but so we switched to eating mainly produce. Not that we're vegetarians because we're not. I love a taco. Not big on a burger. I find the older that I get, eating a big old piece of meat just ain't my thing. I don't know if it even ever was. But no, we're not vegans. But the both of us are very conscious of what we're putting in our bodies now. every meal we eat, we try to make sure it's loaded with the energy that we need. So, in doing this, it's clearing my body out. It's like a detox. And I'm ending up with some pimples, for the first time in my life. Um, I'm just rolling with it. It is what it is. I mean, Chance ain't getting any zits, but he's a guy. Guys don't get funky stuff. They don't. So, women, it all happens to us. So, there you have it. I'm going to say it. Elephants out in the room. Let's do this. But, anyways, also my neck. I don't know what you do about that unless you get like a neck lift or something. I don't know. But, anyways, watch a bunch of YouTube videos on makeup for women my age and women older than me, because hey, you want to know what you're looking at in the future, right? So, I thought I'd just do some makeup with you today and we'll talk. Um, I've always used this. I've been using this for over 10 years now. It's called Baby Skin. I get it on Amazon. It's but I've always put this around my eyes because I'm prone to eye bags. I don't really know, and I'm going to do this I'm going to look at myself on the screen while I'm doing this. It feels so cool, especially this little tube's like $4.99. I get it on subscription from Amazon. When you put it on the backs of your hands, oh baby, they are so soft. It lasts forever too. It's not one of them products that use up really quick. But I like it around my eyes because it kind of takes the swelling down. I am not brave enough to try that hemorrhoid stuff. What is that on my face? The smell of it's just nasty. So, anyways, while watching videos, um, did you see how these girls do their makeup these days? When we were younger, it was like you slather all this foundation on and your concealer and face powder. Ain't like that no more. So I got some face powder primer and I got the e.l.f. face primer. Um, it's the pore refiner. It doesn't take a whole lot neither. I love the way this feels. And it's not wet. It does close your pores up. Now I've only done my makeup once. I did it yesterday. But I really dug the way this stuff feels. So I just put it all over my face. It's supposed to get your skin ready for makeup. Um, I don't have an opinion either way because I haven't put foundation on without it yet. So who knows? So anyways, yesterday I went to Ulta. I am an Ulta junkie for skin cream and stuff because I don't use soap on my face. I have an exfoliating glove that I got years ago. Somebody got it for me for Mother's Day. It wasn't one of my kids. But it's like an exfoliating glove that you put on when you're in the shower and you scrub your face. Holy crap, I love it. I still got that crazy thing. And then I use this um, to moisturize my face. I only use it once a day, usually in the morning after I take my shower. Anything that says collagen, I'm in, but I love the packaging in this. Really expensive. This cost me like 17 bucks. But it lasts forever. I mean, I've had it for a while, and I like the pump on it. So it's like a cream. It rocks, and there's no smell to it. So anyways, yesterday, let me turn the heat down because I'm starting to sweat. And yes, we gotta have the heat on now because we have a winter storm coming. I bought this e.l.f. Um, foundation, and it's the color's pearl. From when I used to wear makeup all the time, um, I always wore the lightest shade. Well, I got this home and I put it on, and I was doing my makeup when the man came home. And he always tells me I'm beautiful anyway. But I said, do I look good? Does this foundation okay? And he goes, well, if you're trying to identify with your Elvira side. It was too late. So I'm a big app, for shopping, you get deals and stuff. Well, I decided to go to Walgreens because I really don't like shopping at Walmart anymore. Too many people. I mean, you walk into Walmart in this town and they're like rubbing up on you, pushing you down the aisle. You get trapped in aisles. There's just too many people. So tend to shop at smaller stores now, but which doesn't help. I went out shopping this morning to get groceries in case we're trapped in the house for a couple days, and we got trapped in the mayonnaise aisle, the condiments, and but I met two really nice people. They were an older couple, and they came from the town they lived in is like an hour away. They knew the storm was coming. They wanted to come in and stock my food, so and we were all trapped in the condiment aisle. Now, all I needed was a little thing of mayonnaise for Chance to take to work with his lunch because the house he's redoing right now, he just takes his lunch stuff, puts it in the fridge, and so he can make a sandwich or whatever he wants while he's working. But anyways, so I went to Walgreens. I got these, and I bought two this time in case the colors were wrong, because you can't open a jar, try it on your face in the store. They were $4.99 a piece. You get $1.50 off of them at Walgreens with the app, so that's a great deal. I mean, after what I bought at Walgreens today, I walked out with a $6 coupon towards my next purchase. So go Walgreens. But anyways, after looking at these, I decided to try the ivory one. It's or wait, soft beige, I think. Don't remember. I think it's soft beige. It's one, but it's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. Um, they're supposed to be really good. The reviews are great. So I'm going to try the soft beige. The applicator on this is crazy when I looked at it. I haven't tried this yet. I bought some new brushes the other day because I've been thinking about this for a while, obviously. Well, at least since the urgent care thing. But these pink ones here are really cool. These are Echo Tools, glasses by Dollar Tree. Um, and these are Echo Tools too. This is Ultimate Buff is the name of it. They're an Echo Tool. They were pretty inexpensive. They're like $7 each set, and I got these ones for foundation. I guess I don't know. I need to watch more videos to figure out what all these brushes are for. I don't know what they're for, but by God, I got them. And these ones, I got a ton of brushes too. I think altogether I might have spent $12 on brushes. Aren't those nice? That one's so poofy. And I smelled them after when I got them back out this morning. Remember how your grandma smelled? Mm, that makeup? I love it. Anyways, back to this. So I'm going to try this, and maybe you guys can do videos and show me. The applicator on this is like, I don't like it. It's like just a paddle, and I guess you're supposed to just do this. Now, the foundation I learned yesterday is not like the stuff we grew up using. You don't need as much. You don't. I mean, I put so much out yesterday to use that, holy crap, I could probably done 10 faces. But it's what I'm used to from years and years ago. Here we go. Off to the races with this stuff. But anyways, I did like how it even my skin out. I'm not one of them people that have the brown spots on my face. I don't have those. And I've worshipped the sun for years, but I don't have those. It's nothing like that. I mean, I've got that um birthmark right here, but I've never felt like I had to cover it up or anything. I don't know. Just never been real preoccupied with my looks, I guess, but I've always tried to look my best. Some days you're just too busy. Not too bad, huh? And that's all I used on there, and I like it, guys. I like it. I guess you don't use face powder anymore. I bought some this e.l.f. translucent powder, this stuff here. I used some yesterday because I've used too much concealer. Now, the concealer that I got, this is e.l.f. too. Why did I buy e.l.f. in Wet n Wild? Well, when you're just trying to figure this out again, I don't want to spend 500 bucks on makeup. So maybe if I buy the cheap stuff at first, which really isn't cheap. This pen was like $8. But buying stuff inexpensively right now, I can get the colors down or even my technique down. So anyways, like I said, I've got these crazy bags. And this thing here, if you buy one of these, it's got like a brush on the end. Can you see that? It's weird. You got to click this to get it to come out. Chance had to show me how to use that. I could not figure it out for the life of me. So, see, and I got these little bag pockets right there. Do you guys know how to get rid of them? Get a little help from my friends. I just see the girls doing this. I don't know if you need to do that, really. I just want the bags, kind of hide the bags a little bit. I'm going to use this little brush. I love these little brushes. Holy crap. Not too shabby. Anyways, and when I was doing my makeup yesterday, you know, it was a great way to spend some time with myself and think. You know, me time, something I haven't had in 100 years. Kind of spoiled. I'm getting spoiled. I've got a really good husband. It's been hard. It's been a struggle. Even though him and I have known each other for, well, now it's 31 years. 31 years we've known each other. Um, it's been a struggle. I mean, because our journeys went totally different ways. But he learned things and I learned things. We had great lives. And now we're pulling it back together, and I'm learning a lot about myself. I've depended on myself for a long time. How to let somebody love me. That's what I'm learning. Anyways, um, which brings me to another thing I want to talk about. I get asked all the time. Anyways, I'll use this today, and then if we do this again, I'll use the other shade. We'll see. Hopefully, I don't look like Elvira today. I bought this e.l.f. Blush, and it's kind of a rosy color. Can you see? Hard to see. The lighting's bad in here, but I'm assuming this is the brush. If this ain't the brush, tell me I'm using the wrong brush. So this is kind of a rosy color. I don't want a ton of color. I don't even know if I want to do the bronzing thing. I don't think I'm going to be big on bronzing. I mean, who knows? I might get so into this that I turn into one of them women that got 56 different colors on their eyes. I doubt it. Really, I do. I doubt that, but whatever. I am a pretty colorful person. But anyways, back to what I was saying. How's that look? Not too bad. And you guys, I've got a lot of friends that wear makeup. Brenda, Monica, help me out. Anyways, I was talking to my friend Ginny yesterday. Now, an interesting story about Ginny. Ginny, the last 10 years of my life have been a major adventure. There's been magnificent highs and then low lows, tragedy. And I went into like this cocoon state over the last one. And, I think sometimes the divine life, They got to break you. I mean, I come from a strong family of women. I really do. My grandmother was the strongest woman I know. My Aunt Mary, extremely strong. My mother, Holy Buckets, was a strong woman. And she raised us all to be that way. And you didn't buckle under defeat. You just kept going. You just went headlong into whatever. Well, it takes a lot to break somebody like that. And, with my dad, I mean, um, my dad raised me to be independent, and I am. And the last tragedy broke me. It did, but on the good side of that, it took that experience to rebuild me, to change the way I think, to change the way I do things, to change the way I view life. And me and Jenny were talking about it anyway. Jenny has been my friend, and we've shared each other's lives for about, I don't know, 8, 9 years now. I have only met this woman one time in my life. I met her when I came back to Michigan this last time. And she glows. She glows. She is full of light in life. And but her and I, we never go long without talking to each other. I mean, she is my best friend. And it's funny how you can build a relationship like that when um, you have only met in person one time. But anyways, we were discussing, because Chance and I were going to be moving into an RV, and our first step is Utah. He's got some work in Utah. I've been setting up work online for myself so that I can bring in a little bit of money, um, and keep myself busy. And so we're excited to go. But we were talking about that, and she said, I wish I was as adventurous as you and as brave as you, and on and on. And I said, well, it's about faith. It's about faith. And you got to have faith. And she said, you have confidence in the other side of the storm. I thought, wow. I've been tossing through my head about writing a book. And when you think about it, I think YouTube's greatest. YouTube, I've learned so much from YouTube. There's so many talented people out there. I love hearing other people's ideas. So, and I said, Jen, that is a great title. Been thinking about doing a YouTube series, but I couldn't figure out a name, you know. It's something that tells about, where I can talk about my adventurous spirit, what gives me the faith, judging others, you know, so many things, so many topics, losing, living, loving. I mean, the way I view things, not that I'm a professional in anything, because I am not. I am not a professional in anything. I just know about my life and I know how I feel and look at things. So, um, sometimes there might be somebody that wants to hear those views. You just never know. And then when you look at, I always thought about my mom and dad, because I've lost both of them. I knew my parents, but did I really know my parents? Did I know what made them tick? Did I know how they really thought? I know how they portrayed that they thought, but is that what they were really thinking? Or is it how they wanted me to be? Were they still trying to shape me when I was 40? You know what I mean? Into being a better person. Because isn't that what we do? I mean, we try to make our children better people than we are. Um, so wouldn't it be interesting, when I'm dead and gone, because it's going to happen, and for my kids and my grandkids to look back on my videos and say, that was who my mom was, Sad, don't make me cry. Anyways, on to the makeup. So the next thing I think we do is let's talk about eyebrows, guys. Now, I, along with you guys, have watched all these young girls doing their eyebrows, and I'm thinking, holy shit. When I was young, we had the one strip, remember? Um, that is my husband trying to call. I'll call him But anyways, um, there. We did the one strip. Mine used to be like this thin here and then one long strip. Um, well now, as I age, I have, I've let this get wider. I don't know, out of laziness or whatever. But you can see the one strip. But the problem is, girls, is there is no hair there. It's not even growing. And you can't even hardly see it over here. And then I've got a bald spot right there. They're also turning white. So I'm trying to figure out how I should do my eyebrows without, um, how do I say it? Without them being too makeup-y. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, you're supposed to wash your makeup off before you go to bed, but I can't tell you I'm going to do that every day. I don't want it on my pillowcases. I don't want to hug my husband and smear my eyebrow across my face. You know what I mean? So, I found this really cool pencil and it's got a really neat shape. See the shape of that? And I remember my sister, she had no eyebrows. She had to draw hers on. And it was over plucking and nervous pulling them out. She didn't have eyelashes either. She pulled them all out. She had so much anxiety. So what I do is see how this is elongated like that. It's hard to tell. It's like that. Okay, there's a better view. All right. So I look at it and I'm blind anyway, but I just try to fill that in, not touching too hard. Just fill it in like that. And then my little bald spot right here. I probably suck at this so bad. You know, those young ladies on YouTube, they make this look so easy. It is not. So here, how these are so thin, I just kind of brush this pencil, and it's the same consistency of is that self-sharpening eyeliner. So you don't want to draw. I'm nervous about drawing too hard, like right there. See how I got that big spot right there? Ew. There we go. And it does help. It makes me feel better, anyways. All right, so and then I just take this little brush. I got this cool, look at that tiny little brush. Isn't that adorable? And then I just kind of brush these and then brush through that a little bit to kind of smear it out. Brush these. And I don't know about you guys, but as I age, my eyebrows get wiry. What is up with that? Used to be so soft and laid down. Now I find myself doing stuff like gluing them down with lotion and shit sometimes. I mean, they just got a mind of their own. So then I wind it down because I don't know about you, but my eyeliners, when I forget to roll them down, I always get them in the lid and smash that everywhere. So how's that? Not too shabby, see? So now it kind of looks like I have an eyebrow. Kind of. Who knows? But anyways, okay, now the next thing is eyeshadow. Now, I'm attracted to colors, shiny objects, colors. I love colorful things. Look at this beautiful palette. I wanted to tell you what the name of this was, in case you want to get one. It's the NYX, right? Professional Makeup Fill and Fluff. And this will be backward, so whatever. Kind of neat. It was really inexpensive too. I think it was like 10 bucks. I mean, they last forever, so 10 bucks. I mean, and it ain't that we're rich. It's just that I have a husband that really doesn't care how much I spend on makeup, as long as I'm happy. He said, if you're going to spend $500 on something, we need to talk about it. He said, but, you know. So, anyways, I had bought this one. It's called the Peach, Pretty in Peach. Look at them colors, guys. It's got some beautiful colors in it. But I found with this that because I had put this one up here. It was too orangey red. So, I used to have a ton of eyeshadow and stuff. I threw all that away. Only thing I carried was my mascara and my eyeliner. Navy blue eyeliner and black mascara. That's been my whole beauty regimen. But while I was at Walgreens today, I love sales. These palettes, these Wet n Wild palettes, were $1.99. Check that out. This one is all greens and golds, and it's called My Lucky Charm. Is that not the cutest? I love it. But I don't love it for today, but I love it. And then this one is called Petalette. Wouldn't you like to be the one that names these? I think this one I'll try. This is all lavenders and purples, and it's got a couple browns in it. Love it. I love it. Isn't that pretty? I know the lighting in here sucks. I tell you, we have a storm coming. That's why the lighting sucks. Plus, I don't have one of those handy dandy. I'm not a major YouTuber. I know we've made a lot of videos, but we make them with our phones and stuff. So if we get into this hot and heavy, then I might get some lighting and better camera. Right now, I'm recording this with my laptop. So it's sitting in front of the sliding glass door for light. And you can see my microwave right there. Our little petite potatoes. Because as I get older, I find that we buy the things that we like. And I like them little potatoes. I don't got to peel them. Not feeling 100. I'm not feeding 100 kids. So does it really matter that I spend a little more on them? No, it don't. So all I gotta do is wash them. Wash all your produce. So anyways, I'm not sure where to start. So I've got this really white one. Let me see. I just need like a neutral one. Maybe we'll try this pink one here. No, let me see. I don't. Yeah, it's gonna have to be. So they didn't have a lot of these left. With them being on sale, um, they were gone. You know what I mean? Anyways, and I'm finding that I am enjoying looking at makeup again. Something that I hadn't done in a long time. I haven't spent a lot of time thinking about me. It's about surviving and, working and getting to this next place or, you know, when we got here to Gillette, Chance and I, we put all of his stuff in my stuff. Now I drive a Toyota Yaris. He drives Ford Ranger. So we left so much stuff, but I've left stuff all over the country. I mean, you'll never, was it Denzel Washington says, you'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. Boy, it's true. It is so true. So anyways, we left a bunch of stuff in Cottonwood. And, in another video, I'll tell you why we left Cottonwood and decided to come to Gillette. But um, it's benefited us. It was a good decision. But anyways, we filled my Yaris up the back of his truck, and that's how we brought. So what we had when we got here was his tools, because that's how he makes money, and our clothes, and some keepsakes. I got my Bible, incense, things like that. My sister bought me a sieve years ago, and I've traveled with that forever. Whoops, I just pulled you guys off the table with me. Sorry. See, my sister bought me that. I have hauled that thing around forever. So I was carrying her ashes. So everywhere I went, I've had my laptop sitting up on this pan. because, like I said, I'm not a regular YouTuber. I don't make videos for a living, and we do it a lot for fun to let our family know how we're doing. It's hard to communicate with everyone we love all the time. That's the worst part about this life is you love everybody, right? And we do. All of our friends, our family, we love all of us. But it is hard to communicate with everybody and stay in touch all the time. It just is. And this makes it fun for us. We make a video, you know where we're at, you know what we're doing, whether we're happy, you know. And our hope is that you guys start making them too so that we can see how you're doing. Anyways, back to the makeup. Sorry I dropped you guys on the floor. Nothing personal. Um, yes, it's still smoke. But the upside of that is, and yes, I'm still addicted to chapstick, of smoking is we vape too. So we're trying to cut down on the cigarettes, which is good. Okay, my sister's ashes. Ooh, had a hard time getting over that event. A really hard time. My sister always thought I was the greatest thing, and I was really smart, and I had this really cool life, and blah, 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 blah. She traveled with me, I think, for 3 years. Um, she learned that it isn't always great fun, and bad things happen, and you deal with them. And it gave me a time to have some private talks with her. Um, but anyways, I left her at my brother's. So she's hanging out with his family for a while now, which is good. But I carry her sieve that she bought me. I gave away a Pioneer Woman sieve in lieu of keeping her sieve. So, hey, those are like the things that we brought with us. And so when we stayed in the Days Inn for 2 weeks, we blew into town. I was so tired because I had left my job and I transferred jobs. And I don't know what color you think's next, you guys. How about this one here? A lot of shiny stuff in my eyes. Anyways, I had transferred my job from Cottonwood, Arizona to Gillette, Wyoming. So we I left I ended my job one day. That night we left for Gillette, and it took us 2 days to get here, and I went to work the day after we got here. So I was exhausted. Exhausted. We stayed at the Days Inn for 2 weeks and trying to find a place to live, and could not find a place to live. I didn't want to live in an apartment complex. I really wanted a house. I would have even settled for a mobile home. We didn't want to spend a ton of money on rent because the whole point of coming here was to save money so you can spend 1,200 $1,300 a month on rent plus your utilities and be broke as a joke, be house poor. And that was not the point in coming here. The point in coming here was to get used to being a married couple, decide what we wanted to do with the rest of our life, and I can tell I've watched a lot of videos on how to do my makeup. Anyways, um, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? Were we going to make it as a married couple? Um, which, yeah, we're going to make it. But anyways, um, so we were 2 weeks in that hotel, which wasn't all bad. It wasn't all bad. I mean, you're cramped in one room with one bathroom, but you don't got to worry about washing towels and all that stuff. And I thought I took care of this problem. I guess not. Sorry, guys. And that's life. So, anyways, um, till we could find a place to rent. Now, we're not on the best side of town. I think some people look bad at us for this, but we have um, half a house, right? Half a house. We pay 800 a month, no utilities. The only thing we pay here is our Wi-Fi, and we're able to save lots of money, which was the point, was to save money. And we're safe here. I mean, we're at the beginning of this road where they say all the bad people live. We have had no problems. I have not seen anything bad at all here. We have fenced in backyard. So I don't know. People judge. People are judgy, and that's okay. We just figure we're happy. We got 2 bedrooms. I mean, it's a beautiful house. Beautiful. We're happy as hell here. But we both have that wandering bone. We're both ready to go. And the job he's got allows him to travel. So we got the RV so we could go take our dogs, and we're figuring it out from there on the fly. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to use is my L'Oreal lip liner. This one is navy. Um, on somebody my age, I don't think that black liner is the best. I also have it. I bought one in because it was cheap. They were like $1.89 a piece. I mean, this color, this is a cool color, kind of a purpley, but it's called Duchess. Woo woo. This one is called, I don't know, it's navy blue. But anyways, just in case I wanted to switch up my eyeliner. Now, I don't put the liner on my waterline because it runs right down into the corner of my eye. So the whole day I'm doing this. You know what I mean? So I don't do that. I put a little under and over. Um, it's all personal preference, I guess, but this is how I've always done my liner. And if I mess up, I don't care. I've got a wrinkle there, which I don't know if you guys can see, but sometimes I have to stretch my out so I can get over that dang wrinkle. Well, anyways, so that's where we live, but we've accumulated so much stuff. I bought this really nice couch. Um, the bed we got from Rana Center, so that can go back. We got pans now. We got dishes. I mean, dishes. I say dishes. We have 3 bowls, 1 plate. I'm the paper plate queen. Um, More clothes. I still need more clothes. I still don't have a winter coat. And I'm not really even worried about it. It's like, I don't even feel like I care. But I got to worry about that. But I don't know what the weather's going to be in Utah. We'll be going to Utah next month, towards the end of next month. So, hey, there you go. Um, so we got some things to get rid of, some things to pack up. But our RV is so big, I don't think we're going to have to really worry about space in it. Um, we are so blessed. God so blessed us. We had a, a money amount in mind. And one thing about my husband, he's very mellow. He It's not that he doesn't have an opinion. He's just very picky about who he shares it with. You know, does that make sense? He doesn't feel that it's his place to share his opinion. I'm just making messes everywhere. Share his opinion with everybody, and he doesn't. I mean, he says it takes a lot of energy to stick your nose where it don't go. So, but when he says, and I can't find I must have knocked my new mascara off the table. So I'll show you that at another time because I can't find it. It's called Big Papa. So I'll pull out my old one. I don't know about you, but I can make mascara last forever. I don't know how, but I do. Remember these little old ones? I think this one, no, it wasn't. I used to get one of those beauty boxes once a month. I was more interested in skincare. But when he sets his mind on a price, that's price. So he says, we're going to find an RV and we're not going to spend more than $20,000 for it. So that's what it was. I don't argue. I'm pretty mellow. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking, good luck. But we did. We found one for 18 grand and it's beautiful. So that's what we spent. Right now, he's been looking at trucks to pull it. So that's his job. I found our house. He gets to figure out what he's pulling it with. And we'll tow my little Yaris behind it. I love that little car, man. We went to see my son in Colorado, and I put a total of $50 in gas in that car and made it home with a half tank. I'm still driving on it. My thing just started blinking. I just love that car. It looks like hell. Chance wants me to go get a wrap put on it or something. I haven't quite decided what I want to do with it yet. I mean, we'll see. I just love that car. The gas mileage is phenomenal, and I hate that word. But anyways, how's that look? Oh, my hair. This is, I don't dye my hair. I've let it grow out. Um, but it's always in my face. So I take these little rubber bands I bought. These are kid rubber bands. And it's so heavy that I can't let it. One rubber band, oh man, it just hurts my head. My hair's too heavy. I did cut it about a month ago and I took 4 inches off. I did that wolf cut. You know that one? This one where you pull all your hair to the front and cut it. I took about 4 inches off. I mean, it was like that much. It was a lot. I was kind of nervous, but it was dying on the ends, and it needed cut. So I don't want to go get it styled or cut short again. I'm gonna let it grow out because why not? I don't think spending time at the beauty parlor is something I want to do. I mean, since I haven't been working, I am so busy all the time. I've got so many irons in the fire all the time, working online. I trying to shoot videos out. I'm learning about myself again. Um, what it is to care about your makeup. What it is to cook a meal. Oh crap, I even forgot how to cook. I hadn't cooked in so long. I've had some bombs. My husband eats them. I'm learning to cook in the oven again because I have no patience. I'm that, oh, look at, there's a butterfly chick. You know what I'm saying? And I put something in the oven and I forget that I even put anything in the oven, and it burns. And so I'm learning to time the laundry. I'm back into the sales, um, learning how to be a woman again, not just a breadwinner provider. And it's kind of nice. Chance laughs at me like the Elvira makeup, but that's okay. That's his job, and I'm enjoying life. So, anyways, if I did something wrong, guys, I probably should have put some concealer. And I like the foundation now because you don't have to put all that powder on it. You know, um, I can remember it took me forever to do my makeup way back when. Now, yesterday and today is not so bad. Try to cover that Mount Everest up on my nose a little bit, maybe. Eh, wow, terrible. I had great skin as a teenager. I'm paying for it now. But anyways, changing our diet, drinking more water. Um, I still drink a ton of coffee, but I drink a lot of water too. Um, trying to roll with getting older. But I love being older. I really, really do. But anyway, this video is getting a little long. So the next one that I do will be the start of my series. And my series is called ah, Confidence in the Other End of the Storm, the other side of the storm. So I think the first part will be about faith, faith, just having faith. And I'd love to see all of you guys there. Now, got any ideas about makeup you can share with me since I'm a newbie? Have you guys ever tried that face shaving? What do you call that? I had a funny story about that. I'm due to do it, but I had a really funny story about that. Maybe we'll talk about that next time. I missed you all. Nice seeing yous. I miss yous. Love everybody. Bye.